All right, divinity-wise, missing 3 gods right now. My dude. Crimsoncat, what are you doing, man? Please get on that grind, man. This is painful to see. Um, the yeah, yeah. Hey guys, it's Main here, backing up with another IE review. Today we have Crimsoncat. Oh man, if you were with the song request, go on quick, do it. Today we have Crimsoncat doing another IE review on stream. Last one had me fuming there for a second. Anyways, looks like we actually have someone that's in World 6 now. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff in World 6 as we typically do for the accounts, see what we can try to help you with to get past the kind of lock, I suppose, that you're on with Mama Trolls and to get you into League Spirits to get through and start your scaling efficiency grind, which I imagine you absolutely need to do. Yes, 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 absolutely. Okay, water check, absolutely. And Roy, definitely send me the song. Moss Cosmos Sheldrake, interesting. I like that. All right, okay, all right. Crimsoncat, man. All right, first one, mini bosses. Definitely do your mini bosses. Number 2, your stamps. Oh man, you're cooking here with 5K stamps. Okay. If you're able to get here for stamp mastery, I really recommend trying to get this so you can start getting gilded stamps. This will help you with your stamp progression. Getting this, you have roughly a 46, almost 50% chance to get a gilded stamp every day, which is a 90% cost reduction. It'll help you a ton with pushing your stamp levels. Also, with no stamp left behind, make sure to upgrade the stamps that it's hitting, just to help you flesh out your stamp levels. But definitely what you should be focusing on right now, just to get into League Spirits, is damage. Damage and stats. Damage and stats are really important. The previous review I just talked about, stats became a really big issue. Really became a big focus point once you get power of Try 1, Try 2, and Try 3, and especially in sailing, when you unlock things like Crystal Stake, which I don't know if you have yet. You do actually have Crystal Stake. So Crystal Stake will give you total damage based off your main stat. So the more stats you get, the more damage you get. So focusing on things like Alchemy, the Broid Rage and Swift Steppin', and Stable Genius is going to help you with damage in terms of Crystal Stake, but also power of Try 1, Try 2, and Try 3. Also these multiplier bubbles, which multiply those damage bubbles, are going to help you a ton as well. Also, things like Severe Molten Orange, Premagreen, Severe Purple, these multiplier bubbles scale the total stat you get here from the bubble number 1, which again cycles back into focusing on stats for damage. Stats are a great source of damage, especially at this point in the game when you've unlocked things like Crystal Stake and the power bubbles. Going back to it, looking at stamps, I think you should really focus on stats right now. Stats are a great resource sink for you right now in stamps-wise, because it's going to give you a ton of damage. It's going to give you a ton of skilling efficiency as well. That's something you want to focus on eventually as you get into League Spirits. Really, really good. It's really efficient use of your resources right now, especially since you're going to be focusing on skilling efficiency, just using your bleach logs to upgrade the bubbles in Alchemy, but also the stamps are going to help you a ton as you focus eventually on skilling efficiency. So upgrade Fist Stamp, Violent Stamp, and you even have Maxos Lapo Stamp. You have a ton of resources here to upgrade. Definitely spend the resources and upgrade these here. Cool. All right. Also, you're missing some stamps from earlier worlds. A Vastiar stamp. Again, this is a base damage stamp. You're struggling for damage. It's just a no-brainer to go and unlock this right now. So go unlock it. Level this up as much as you can. I think this is the one that costs bunnies. So definitely go upgrade this. It's going to help you with damage, and that's something you need right now to push past Mama Trolls. Okay, eventually, when you get to League Spirits, stop the focus on damage. You need just one character at League Spirits, and that's it. Once you get the one character to League Spirits, do the Sussy Gene quest on that character, have the quest, and do summoning, and try to complete the quest that you get there. Dragon, thanks for the follow and stuff, man. Appreciate it. Do that. Focus on Sussy Gene, complete the quest line, or try to progress the quest line as much as you can and unlock the stamps so you're not stamp blocked, that is. And that's going to help you a ton in just generally. At that point, once you get all the stamps, then you can really finish summoning. It's kind of a slow grind, but unlocking Sussy Gene is really, really important first. Okay, not that. Anvil. Okay. This is something you may want to consider doing eventually. Uh, since you're going to be at League Spirits soon, you're going to be kind of passively worrying about scaling efficiency kind of in the background. So this is something that's going to be something that you want to focus on is getting the points for Anvil. It's better you do this sooner rather than later. People were doing this in World 5, so there's no reason you can't do it now. Just getting the Anvil production points, getting more speed, and upgrading things like or trying to get production for thread or nail is going to help you with your anvil. With your vials. It's also going to help you with upgrading your alchemy bubbles. It's going to be something you want to focus on for Hocus Chopus specifically, getting this to a point where you get adamant. Again, I talk about Atom Collider a lot. As you get to League Spirits, it's something you want to focus on. I have a whole video dedicated talking about Atom Collider, how Boron is so good. You should definitely go focus on that. And any of the World 6 videos, IE reviews that I do, mention this grind. It's really, really, really important for your account that you get this done. And getting your bubbles up to a point where you can add them is going to be really important. So things like Hocus Chopus, for example, and anything else that do require anvil resources later, really, really important for you to focus on. And the way you get this to a point where you can add them is getting enough anvil production speed, which is going to come from doing the mob resources, buying the points, and doing the nail production you see here. Also, for crystalline stamp, bricks are going to be really good. So if you need to upgrade crystalline stamp, upgrading the speed you see there, it's going to help you with crystal spawn chance, especially now that Choco Chip is in rotation, eventually going to be back in rotation November 7, November 14. If you don't have it already, which I really hope you do, that's going to help you. Yes, you do. It's going to help you with statue farming and gold food farming, which is important in World 6. Okay. Apart from that, when you get into skilling efficiency grind, make sure to go to your skilling tab. If you go to skill info here, click on any of the skills, you'll see the multi-resource drop chance at 300%. If this is not at 300%, I highly recommend you upgrade things like Wyoming Blood, Sploosh Sploosh, definitely Sploosh Sploosh for sure, Bug Squared, and Motolago. These are going to cap out at 300%. It's an effective multiplier for 3D prints. It's a great way to increase your print size. Also, if you aren't at 90% print sample rate, which you can check by going to same thing, skill info, construction, print sample rate 90%. If this is not at 90%, you need to upgrade your Royal Sampler Prayer or equip it on your characters if it's not already. And I see that it is. Oh, not all. Okay, not all characters have it. And you have Fiber of Absence. Okay. Okay, why? Oh, stinky. Ooh, stinky. Ew. Okay, why is this equipped? Why is this equipped? You're losing almost 50% of your damage here. Take this off. Why? Why are you doing this? Anyways, moving on. Vials. How's the vial grind? Okay. I have 2, 3. Okay. I have 5 vials for you to focus on specifically. Number 1, unlock Krakenade. Number 2, Number 1, Pearl Seltzer. Number 2, Krakenade. Okay, I have 6 vials for you to focus on. Number 1, Pearl Seltzer. Number 2, Krakenade. Number 3, Electrolyte. Number 4, Blue Flave. Number 5, Venison Malt. And number 6, Firefly Grog. Those vials, really, really important. First of all, Krakenade is going to help you with weapon power. If you need damage, it's just more damage for you. Pearl Seltzer is all stats. As I mentioned, stats not only impact your damage, which is what you need right now, but eventually is going to impact skilling efficiency. Just unlock this vial, get it, stick to level 1, get it to level 4 eventually. But just getting the all stat you get here from the vial is really, really key. It's going to help you with damage and pushing power. Apart from that, the material cost reduction for stamps is self-explanatory. Stamps is something you generally want to focus on for damage or skilling efficiency. That and Venison Malt, also reduction for stamp cost. It's going to help you push stamps to an even higher level. Okay, and Firefly Grog, it's a multiplier to meal cooking speed. This plus Diamond Chef plus Fluoride eventually is going to help you with meal cooking speed, going to help you a ton there. Also, the reason I mentioned Electrolyte, it's going to give you more damage, so you can push the breeding spice battles, so unlock more spices, and it's also going to help you finish Pet Arena, which is, I want to say, this is horrible to see. You're at 81. there's no reason you shouldn't have finished this in World 5. Like, it's not that hard. You're going to need to hit the breakpoint of hitting wave 125, and then eventually unlocking wave 200 for the damage multiplier here and the cash multiplier here at wave 175. If you're struggling for the damage or struggling for unlocking some of the pets because you need to hit like the Rattler, or hold on. There's no way you don't have Rattler and Monolithic at this point, right? There's just no way. Dude, there's no way. You're at shiny pets already, man. Like he should, you should have Rattler and Monolithic, right? That's like really all you need to finish Pet Arena. Like Defender, Forager, maybe. Like you should be at or near the point where you can get, first of all, this 6 pet battle slot, and then wave 200. Like this. You don't use mono for Pet Arena? Not anymore? I used to mono. Yeah, you already use Bunny. Listen, either way, you have the pets necessary for Pet Arena 200. There's a guide sheet in the Discord. If you're struggling with what composition works in Pet Arena, go look it up. It's a generic guide sheet you can find in the Discord. Let me pull it up while I'm talking. It'll help you progress the territory spice battles. Pet. Let me just look at pet. Here we go. Here we go. Burger, Whale, Refiller, Looter, Defender, Rattler. You should have all. I know you have Burger. You should have Whale. You definitely have Goblin. You have Looter for sure. You have this. You very likely have Rattler. Yeah, I mean, you're still at 5 here. For safety, you have Monolithic very likely. Like, you should be able to complete this. And you're just missing out on a 1.4x damage multi. This is, like, insane. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, there's no reason this should be happening with your account. Anyways, transition to gear. You have Cheezor. Okay, that's good. Dementia, mix of Cheezor, Void, Dementia. All right, tools are Dementia, Plat, Luster. I mean, you're not doing terrible here. The one thing I'd really recommend, again, try to split your hamster gummies across all of your characters. I see you're doing that for the non-active ones, which is fine, especially if you're 24-hour on your Bubo. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to put hamsters here. But again, since you have Choco Chip, maybe refocus, go to World 5 again, do some gold food farming, maybe, and get a little bit more golden hamsters. Maybe even get like 10,000 to put on the beanstalk, so you can get that as well, which I actually don't know. We're gonna check if you even have that. Ooh, yeah. Definitely, if you're able, put a 10k stack of hamsters on the beanstalk. Doing this on DK would be better if you can, because the orb will multiply the amount of gold food that you're going to be getting. Please take off Fiber of Absence so you have a lot easier time killing the mobs in World 5. Doing this on OJ Bay probably is where you need to do this to get the most efficient use of your DK right now. He does have Choco. I saw it earlier in the console. He has it unlocked. He has it on his DK right now. He's like, I think, statue farming with board beans. But going to World 5 and just getting a 10k stack of hamsters, putting that on the beanstalk to get the sailing progress is going to help you a ton with pushing sailing. Also, you have Eldritch Artifacts, don't you? Or, no, you don't. Not there yet. Never mind. Not worried about that. Last guy was crazy. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Not terrible alchemy-wise. You're into the World 6 bubbles. Doing good here. I just worry about trying to upgrade some of the stuff, some of the earlier bubbles that you see here, especially things like Big Meaty Claws, Quick Slap, and Name I Guess. This is going to help you with damage kind of early. Really good things to focus on. I wouldn't worry about sigils, and it looks like you're not on sigils right now, so that's good. Just, again, focus on the cauldrons, focus on liquid and liquid generation. That's really where you should be putting your attention to. Ooh, do you not have prints for those? I hope you have good stacks of those in your inventory. Oh, you don't even have 3D prints on some of these characters, my man. What character? 6 and 7? Oh my god. That's heinous, man. What are you doing? You know what you're doing wrong here. Fix it. It's hyper holding. There we go. Okay, tower defense isn't bad. Worship. Okay, definitely need to work on getting your skulls higher. What about trapping? You're at nature traps. Okay, I'd say really again, if you have hope you have the resources, definitely upgrade these traps. You want to get to royal traps as soon as possible, so you can just get more critters. Just to get more out of your traps. Looks like you need to do some party dungeon to complete this. Griffey has some great guides on how to complete the party dungeons, both World 1, World 1, World 2, World 3. This is just kind of going to take time. This is also going to take time. This is just going to take time, so you're kind of time locked at Equinox right now. But Slow Roast Whisk is something you probably want to max out first over matching skims, just because you're almost there at Leak Spirits. So I think Slow Roast was going to take precedence over matching skims right now. Yeah, Worship, where are you at? Totems? Doing okay. It's not terrible, but yeah, definitely getting matching skims is going to help you with tower defense. All right, divinity-wise, missing 3 gods right now. My dude. Crimsoncat, what are you doing, man? All right. You need to get to level 40 divinity on these characters. So you can put Tranqui. You already know what this prayer is. You know why it's important. Why aren't you level 40 divinity on these characters? Please get on that grind, man. This is painful to see. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, doing good here in this department. You're pushing things appropriately. I think you're upgrading the earlier boats, so you're doing all right. You know you can buy more than 5 boats. That's good. Yeah, once you unlock Eldritch artifacts, again, go back to Fosri Tusk, do AD Tablet, maybe do Frost Relic, Fury Relic, maybe getting Crystal Stake to Ancient would Ancient at the very least would be good for you for damage. But yeah, eventually when when you get Eldritch relics, damage is going to be less of a focus for you. You definitely want to get more skilling efficiency stuff. So doing Frost Relic, Chilled Yarn, maybe Fury Relic at Eldritch as well. It's going to help you a ton of skilling efficiency. Okay. No Pristine Charms. Summoning, I want to see where we're at here. So you got the Artifact Fine Chance, okay. I don't have the skill efficiency, which is fine. Okay, what would I recommend here? I mean, it's really kind of pick and choose. Where's the nearest skill efficiency? Oh, it's deep down in blue. Okay. This is really good. This mana regen is really good. It's been a while since I've talked about summoning, but I think just battle-wise, trying to get the most. I think yellow and blue are going to be really important for you to really focus on. I think you're just damage or HP locked on green or white right now. Blue is probably a little bit better than yellow for you right now, but getting more blue essence generation is going to help you. With slime mitosis are really good. Mana regeneration is really good. Obviously, the damage is really, really good. And I like jeweled cards. Jeweled cards are good, in my opinion. Okay. And farming. I mean, this is an older snapshot, so obviously the OG cycles are a little bit high. But when it comes to farming, what you really want to focus on is land plots. I think you should very easily be able to upgrade that and get it. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of, that's rough. So, yeah, crop evo's rough. I would consider trying to get 200 sacks on a lot of these crops. This will help you with your evolution chance, and eventually trying to get here to the grapes are going to help you get the extra land plots. Just more land plots is effectively a multiplier for plants. Additionally, stronger vines, trying to get this up to 100% is going to help you. There's also a gem shop purchase. The Instagrow generators give you 20% added to stronger vines. It's additive to this bonus. So every upgrade gives you 20% up to 8, 160. So getting stronger vines into a multiple of 40, so like 40, 140, 240% chance will give you a guaranteed extra crop. Nutritious soil, trying to get this up to 40% is initially where you want to try to go. Biology boost is going to help you a ton with unlocking some of the crops, so getting 5 more crops is going to be something you want to try to focus on. But once you get biology boost, it should help you a lot in progressing farming because it's going to give you the crop evo chance, make it a lot easier to unlock these, which again is going to cycle back into getting more speed GMO, getting product doubler eventually, more beans, and then it'll kind of like take off from there. There's an early game guide for farming in our Discord as well. If you want to look at that, it's still relevant. It helps you. It just doesn't include land ranks as far as I know, unless someone uploaded a recent guide for it. But looking at that early game guide for farming is going to help you kind of early progress. And the big focus really is going to come into the effective is going to come into play with day market. Day market's what you want to grind. Getting more evolution GMO, doing a little bit of bean resets to get this up to another few percentage points. Getting 200 on your crops is going to help you to push towards purple grapes. Again, upgrading land plots, and then going to bananas to upgrade and get more stronger vines, more growth speed with the strawberries, wherever they are. Raspberry. These are raspberries? Where are the strawberries? Oh my god. Raspberries? Yeah, growth speed is going to help you kind of reduce the amount of time you're taking to unlock or rather push these crops. Bamboo spirits. Why do you have bamboo spirits? Like constellation wise, how are you doing here? You have are your star signs unlocked? Not quite. So yeah. Okay. You have some star signs that can very easily unlockable. Very easily unlock. Extremely easily unlockable. So easily unlockable. Especially now that you're Onyx statue farming. You can get a lot of points. You can get more star signs here. You can get more bonuses for your account. You could, honestly, I think get more artifact find chance here. You can get more damage. You can get into like gold food effects, summoning, stealth, farming EXP. But Seraph star signs are going to be really, really huge for you once you unlock that. So do some constellation grinding. This should be really easy for you to get some of the points to get into Seraph star signs to start unlocking some of those bonuses. Because you honestly should be completed up to World 4, maybe into World 5. Actually, yeah, World 5 should be relatively easy for you to do. So go get on the active constellation grind and start grinding that out. Also, equip Royal Sampler on some of your characters, and please take off Fiber of Absence. And just focus on unlocking some of the vials, Pearl Seltzer, Krakenade, and please, biggest thing of all, get to level 40 Divinity on your DK and level 40 Divinity on your Blood Berserker here. All right, Crimsoncat. Good luck, man. That should be pretty important for you. What's the talent? Good question, actually. I think he has Ancient Fury, so he should be at 200 for Tentacle at the very least. So yeah, you can active boo a little bit. Cool. Okay, Crimsoncat. Again, Divinity, really important for you to get level 50 Divinity on some of your characters. Good luck, man. Have a great time. Again, any one-off questions, please ask me in the Discord. We'll be able to help you. Also, if you're able to join a voice chat, people help you a ton there as well. Have a great day.